Yeah, the impetus was I had an old friend and colleague that used to work with me at Dev Mountain. He then went and worked for Apple for a while, building some technology and training pieces over there. And then he went and helped co-found Lambda School, which became a very,
Oh,
uh,
yeah, of
one of,
course.
one of the most popular, boot camps around, all online. And he and I always stayed friends, always would catch up with each other. And at one point, he had left Lambda School. He was starting a new venture, and I was always supportive, always kind of an extra voice, just whether it was just being a sounding board or offering help or collaborating in some way. But when ChatGPT came out a year ago, a little over a year ago, it was clear that like everything was going to change, at least from our perspective. Education was going to be profoundly impacted by the coming wave of AI and large language models. And so he started to think very deeply about what that meant and what that could mean for schools. And I got really excited about that as well. And frankly, at the time, didn't really think I was going to do another startup. I felt a little bit like I would imagine professional athletes feel after like a 10 to 15 year stint in a sport, where it's like you feel like your body is not the same as it used to be. I didn't have the energy to pull the all-nighters anymore, and I didn't know that I would ever do another startup. But seeing the convergence of education and AI coming, I just couldn't help but be a part of it. And so he and I joined forces early this year and started building, prototypes and proof of concepts for how teachers could use AI in education to make their lives easier. Our public school teachers are some of the most overworked and underpaid, under-resourced people out there. And rather than trying to build something that would just replace them or threaten them or something, we thought, what if we could build something that empowered them and help leverage their capabilities and help them to be superhumans, right? And so that served us really well in building the early stuff at SchoolAI, and still discovering new interesting things all the time.